hope that this is so helpful for you. My bonus tip, my bonus 6th tip for you is, hey everyone, it's Danny. I just recently got monetized on YouTube. What? So if you saw an ad, ooh, I can't believe it. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So today I'm going to give my top 5 things that you should know and keep in mind before starting your YouTube channel. So if you've started a channel and you just want to do it for fun, you're not really trying to grow it or monetize it, then this video is not for you. Don't worry about it. But if that is something that you are trying to do, then this will be really helpful for you. And these are things that I have learned in my journey that I wish I had known going in. So let's just get right into it. Number 1 is you are going to want to start with a niche. You might already have a niche. I would say think even smaller, because the smaller you go, the easier it is to actually grow, which seems a bit counterintuitive, but it's not, because the smaller you start, the easier it is for your videos to be found, and then you get more and more subscribers and views from that, and eventually you can build and make videos on a more broader level. But to start, you should start small. Now for me, I started with a company called GoGoKid. It's an ESL company, and because that was super niche, the company didn't even have 5,000 teachers yet. I was able to grow pretty fast because there weren't that many people making videos about GoGoKid. So I had a very small niche to start, and that really helped me grow. And now I've been able to expand my videos to be on other things. That's why you're here right now, right? But I started with a really small niche. If you're having trouble with even knowing what kind of niche you want, then I would highly recommend going to my website. I have a business brainstorming worksheet that's free that you can print out that will be really helpful for you. I highly recommend going through that worksheet if you want to kind of help figure out where your passions lie, what you know about, and what would be a good niche for you. Number 2 is know about keyword research. So when I first started making videos, I did really basic keyword search. So I would literally type in a word that I wanted to make a video on, and I would see what Google suggested to come up after those words, which is honestly not a bad way to start. If you're in a niche, you can go into Google and type the word and see what words come up. But since then, I found that there are also a lot better ways of doing this. So there are a couple of tools that you can use. One that I really, really love that I use now is called TUBEBUDDY, and it's a plugin that's free that you can use in YouTube. And there's a free version and a pro version. I've just started using the pro version, and it's amazing. But for the longest time, I did just use the free version. If you're on a tight budget, then just go with the free version at first, and know you can always switch over. What TUBEBUDDY does is it helps you target keywords that you want to focus on. It'll tell you if it's a good fit, if there are a lot of videos on it already, so the competition's high and it's not worth targeting, or if the competition is pretty low and it's pretty niche, there aren't many people searching, but it might be worth it if you're a smaller channel. Also, you can use the code DANNY'sBuddy to get 20% off of any TubeBuddy subscription, and TubeBuddy will be so helpful in helping you initially grow that channel. Hands down, is one of the best ways to do research for finding good keywords for your videos. This goes along with tip 2 in keyword research. Tip number 3 is that you need to make videos that people are actually searching for. So this seems obvious, but that's not something that I always thought about when I first started, but you should always be thinking about what value you're bringing to other people. So you need to figure out if these are things that people are actually searching, and there are ways that you can do this as well. Great tools in figuring out if people are actually searching for what you want to make a video on is going into Facebook groups and seeing what people are asking there. You know, you can go into Facebook groups and type a keyword in that group and see if people have been talking about that or what questions they've asked about that topic. You can also use forums like Reddit or Quora, or like I used to do, Google search. But make sure you're making videos that people are actually searching for. The 4th thing that you need to know before starting a YouTube channel is that you don't need to invest in a lot of fancy equipment. So be sure to watch my next video, because I'm going to give you my full YouTube setup, and let me tell you, it's not expensive and fancy. When I first started, I just used my MacBook webcam's camera, and right now I'm using a Yeti microphone, but before I had this Yeti microphone, I just used my computer. I literally invested $0. So you can start a YouTube channel for free. Most of my channel thus far has grown from not investing in any equipment, but just using the laptop that I had. I don't have any fancy lighting. I just make sure that I film all my videos during the day near a window when the sun is out so that my face is well lit, but you do not need a fancy setup. So don't go and invest in like some crazy camera to start this channel. Or if you have that cash and you know what, go and do it, girl. But if you do not, then I would highly recommend to just start small. You don't need to invest in a lot of things at first. Just make sure that the content is high quality. So maybe you can't invest in the nicest camera right now, but if you have high quality content that is helpful for people, you're going to get the likes and subscribers and views. Okay, and my fifth tip, and this is really important, is less is more for your thumbnails. So I highly recommend that you go check out this video on thumbnails that I just put up. It will be really helpful for you because if you look at my old thumbnails, they are horrible. I can't believe that people used to watch my videos, but guess what? They would still watch my videos because I was in a very small niche, which is something that you need to do, right? But my thumbnails were so bad. So if you can start having really good thumbnail etiquette, which I teach you how to do in this video, then you are on a way better path than I was and that a lot of new YouTubers are. So know that that will really help you by having clean, very branded YouTube thumbnails. So I hope that this is so helpful for you. My bonus tip, my bonus sixth tip for you is consistency. You have to be consistent when you start a YouTube channel. So I would recommend doing one video a week. Maybe your goal is to do more than that, and that's awesome. But for me, you know, in my videos, I always used to say I post one and I try for 2 videos a week. And so some weeks I was able to put out 2 videos, but a lot of weeks I was just able to put out 1, but I always committed to that 1 video a week. And so make sure you are consistent. Really set a schedule for yourself because being consistent will allow you to grow much, much faster. And getting to that first 100 subscribers is gonna feel hard, but trust me, if you're consistent, you're gonna get there. If you do these things and you're consistent, you will get there, and it will be like a snowball effect, and it will get easier and easier and easier and easier. So as long as you're consistent and you start doing these basic things, you're gonna be on the right foot to be very successful. I cannot wait for you to start. I'm really excited. If you've just started a channel, definitely shoot the link to it down below. I would love to check it out, and I wish you all the best on your YouTube journey. Stay tuned to next week because I'm going to give you a more in-depth analysis of how I actually use TUBEBUDDY to get my videos to rank better in the Google search engine. Oh, and before you go, be sure to go check out my TikTok because I am having too much fun on there. I post videos for entrepreneurial and lady boss inspo at least once a day, but I've been making too many videos. I need to slow down on TikTok, but it's been so much fun. But anyway, definitely go follow me on there as well because I post lots of other inspo videos that are a little bit shorter on there as well. All right, everybody, well, see you next time.